After more than a decade of waiting, after countless rumors, leaks, it finally happened. Grand Theft Auto 6 pre-orders went live, and within hours, the internet exploded, and not with celebration. All I saw anywhere was just a lot of hate and anger. So how did Rockstar manage to turn the most anticipated gaming moment of the generation into maybe one of the most controversial launches in gaming history? And why, despite everything, does it not really matter at all? Within their first 24 hours of pre-order sales, I think they hit like close to $3 billion. So yeah, it doesn't matter. So GTA 5 launched in September 2013. That's over 13 years ago. And some of the people pre-ordering GTA 6 right now weren't even born when GTA 5 came out. That 16-year-old that's talking about it right now online was 3 when it came out. Think about that for a second. An entire generation of gamers have grown up knowing only one Grand Theft Auto game. They've watched it evolve, watched it migrate from Xbox 360 to, PS3, PS4, PS5. They've seen GTA Online become a cultural phenomenon, generating literally billions of dollars, but they've never experienced a new GTA launch until now. I remember when GTA first launched games, I think it was the first 4 games in 6 years. So they were coming hard and fast. But now if we fast forward to today, the marketing for GTA 6 has been minimal at best, and Rockstar doesn't play by normal rules. They don't need to beg for attention. They don't need influencer campaigns or elaborate PR stunts. They drop a trailer when they feel like it. They announce a release date when they're ready. And when pre-orders go live, everybody orders it, even with all the hate and outrage. So when the pre-order page finally went live, millions of people rushed to their computers, wallets ready, credit cards in hand, ready to secure their place in gaming history. And that's when they saw it. 2 editions. The standard edition, $80. The premium edition, $100. No physical copies available at launch. Digital only. And just like that, the celebration turned into something else entirely. The first wave of anger came pretty fast. Social media lit up within minutes. X, became a war zone. Reddit threads exploded. YouTube comments sections turned into digital riots. And the issue? No physical copies at launch. Now, to some people watching this, that might not seem like that big of a deal. We live in a digital age right now, right? Most people download their games. Physical media is kind of dying, but it's not that simple. For a huge portion of the gaming community, physical copies aren't just owning a disc. They're about ownership itself. When you buy a digital game, you don't really own it. You own a license to play it, basically. A license that's tied to your account, to a platform, to a terms of service you probably never read. And when you buy a physical copy, that's yours. You can sell it. You can trade it. You can lend it to a friend. You can display it on your shelf if you want. 20 years from now, when servers are shut down and platforms are obsolete, you can still pop in that disc and play it. That matters to people. But there's another side of it here that's even more frustrating for some fans. The bandwidth. GTA 6 is going to be massive, and we are talking about 150 gigabytes potentially, maybe more. For people with data caps, slow internet, or unreliable connection, that's not just an inconvenience, it's a barrier to entry. Imagine waiting over a decade for this game. You've saved your money, you've taken time off work for launch week, you're ready, and then you have to wait 3 days for it to download. Or worse, you hit your monthly data cap and get throttled, or your internet goes out during the download and you have to start over. For these players, physical copies aren't a preference, they're a necessity. And Rockstar's decision to go digital only at launch feels like a slap in the face. But the digital-only controversy was just the beginning. The real drama started when people began comparing the standard edition and the premium edition. $80 versus $100. Or if you're in Canada, it's $120 and $140 or something crazy. But $20 difference. The question on everybody's mind, what do you actually get for the extra $20? Now, we need to be clear here. The exact contents of each edition are still being analyzed and debated by the community, but the general breakdown appears to be like this. The standard edition gets you the base game, and that's it. Pure GTA 6 experience. The premium edition gets you the base game plus bonus content for GTA Online, which is fine. Extra in-game currency, fine. Exclusive vehicles, okay. Early access to certain features, fine. But then you're getting locked out of certain things that were in the game. They're base game things like stores or places that you can go, and you're being locked out for that $20. So essentially you're paying $20 extra for a ton of bonuses that we've never seen GTA do before. We've seen other companies do this before, but not GTA, and fans are not happy. And that's where things got really messy, because here's what a lot of people are asking. Should you have to pay a premium for the complete experience of a game you've already waited 13 years for? Like, is Rockstar really carving out content for the main game to sell back to us? Or are these genuinely extra bonuses that don't affect the core single-player experience? That's not what I'm kind of getting from this. I think it does. And that's where the community is split. Some people argue that it's fine. The premium edition bonuses are for GTA Online, which is basically a separate experience. But if you care about the story, the standard edition gives you everything you need. But does it? Others are seeing it different. They see a $100 price tag as the real price of GTA, and they see Rockstar as using FOMO, fear of missing out, to squeeze any extra $20 out of the fans who are already paying $80 for a game that used to cost $60. And then there's the bigger question that's looming over all of this. What happens when the inevitable microtransactions kick in? Because let's be real, GTA Online has made Rockstar billions through microtransactions. Shark cards alone have turned GTA 5 into a money printing machine that's still generating revenue over a decade after launch. GTA 6 is going to have microtransactions. That's not speculation, that's just reality. So when you're already being asked to pay $100 up front, and you know there's going to be an endless stream of things to buy later, it starts to feel a little less like a game and more like a business model. And that's what really is bothering people. So with the internet on fire, Rockstar did something they rarely do. They responded. I wasn't actually that surprised. Basically, physical copies will come in December. And you know, they had talked about leaks and things like that earlier, so I just assumed that, you know, the game will launch with a digital code, and, you know, after a certain amount of time, you'll be able to buy the physical copy. Same with the game will launch with just the story mode. After a few months, you'll be able to play online. But Rockstar came out and confirmed it. Physical copies are happening, just not when we expected. But to me, really, none of this really matters. It's not really that fascinating of a story to me. I kind of knew that the physical copies would come out at some point, so none of this really matters. But let's talk about what actually matters and what's actually going to happen. GTA 6 is going to break every record, every single one. It's going to be the biggest entertainment launch in history, not just gaming, entertainment. Bigger than any movie, any album, any book. The pre-orders are already through the roof, despite the controversy, despite the complaints, despite the outrage. Because at the end of the day, this is Grand Theft Auto 6. People have been waiting for this game since they were teenagers. Some of you since you were kids. Some people have been waiting for this game longer than they've been in their current relationships. Some of them longer than you've been alive. This isn't just a game, it's a cultural event. And you can complain about digital-only launches, you can rage about premium edition paywalls, you can boycott and protest and write angry forum posts. But when November 2026 arrives, you're gonna play it. You're all gonna play it. Because here's what Rockstar already knows, and maybe we don't want to admit, but they've earned our trust. GTA 5 was a masterpiece. Red Dead Redemption 2, an absolute masterpiece. Best game ever. These aren't just games, they're experiences that stay with you. Stories that matter. Worlds that feel alive in ways other games just can't match. Rockstar takes their time. They don't rush. They don't release broken, unfinished products. They don't follow trends. They set them. So yeah, some of the pre-order controversy is real. The concerns are valid. The criticisms, some of them have merit. But when GTA 6 finally launches, when we step into Vice City for the first time in high definition, when we meet Lucia and Jason and dive into whatever insane, ambitious, boundary-pushing story Rockstar has spent over the last decade crafting, all this is going to fade away. Because we're about to experience what some of you have never experienced before, a new Grand Theft Auto game. And for most gamers alive today, this is going to be the biggest gaming experience of their lives. Whether they bought the standard edition or the premium edition, whether they downloaded it digitally or waited for a physical copy, whether they paid $80 or $100, none of that will matter. When you're driving through these neon lit streets and seeing everything for the first time, I bet all that fades away. All the GTA 6 pre-order controversy is basically a snapshot of where gaming is right now. It's digital versus physical, standard versus premium, access versus profit margins. These are real issues. They deserve real discussions, but they're not going to stop this game from being the biggest game that gaming's ever seen. Rockstar knows it, fans know it, and deep down, even people complaining the loudest know it too. November 2026 can't come fast enough. I don't even know what to do with myself to try and pass the time. That's why I'm making these videos. So if you want more coverage of GTA 6 as we get closer to launch, hit that subscribe button. We're going to be covering every trailer, every leak, every controversy between now and release day. Because this is just the beginning, guys.
I've been up all night, baby, no stress. House call, no rest. Pull up and shot it in a friend next. House call, no text. I've been up